Have you ever noticed how some individuals seem to resist the effects of aging, effortlessly doing things that others their age find difficult? The reality is that after 70, only a small fraction of people can retain certain abilities that set them apart. These individuals aren't just fortunate, they have cultivated habits and lifestyles that help them stay stronger, more alert, and more resilient than most. In this video, we'll explore 5 extraordinary abilities that only 5% of seniors can still perform and the reasons behind their impressive longevity and vitality. Whether it's preserving physical strength, maintaining mental clarity, or sustaining high energy levels that make them feel younger than their years, these characteristics are uncommon but not unattainable. If you're watching this, you might already possess some of these traits or be on your way to developing them. Stick with me until the end as we reveal what truly differentiates this exceptional group and how you can adopt their habits in your own life. Before we start, we ask you to like the video and leave a comment to help the channel grow. Subscribe and activate the notification bell to stay updated on our content. Let's begin. First, maintaining full mobility without assistance. For most people, turning 70 comes with accepting physical limitations, especially regarding movement. However, a rare few, those in the top 5%, continue to walk with ease, bend down, climb stairs, and move freely without stiffness or hesitation. This isn't just due to genetics, it's a result of lifelong habits that keep their joints flexible, muscles strong, and balance steady. One crucial reason some seniors retain full mobility is their commitment to consistent movement. Whether it's daily stretching, strength exercises, or simply avoiding long periods of inactivity, they prioritize staying active. Stiffness and instability don't appear suddenly, they build up over years of inactivity. The contrast between someone who moves like they're 20 years younger and someone who struggles with daily tasks often comes down to how they've treated their body over time. Take Richard, for instance, a 74-year-old retired teacher who walks 3 miles every morning and still plays golf twice a week. He follows one simple rule: never let a day pass without movement. While many of his peers rely on canes or avoid physical activity for fear of injury, he continuously challenges his body, ensuring his muscles and joints remain engaged. However, maintaining mobility isn't just about staying active, it's about engaging in the right kind of movement. Seniors who defy aging don't just take leisurely strolls, they incorporate stretching, balance exercises, and resistance training into their routines. Studies reveal that even light resistance exercises can prevent the muscle loss that naturally occurs with age. The top 5% recognize this and ensure they include strength-based activities to keep their legs, core, and back strong. Another often overlooked factor is posture. Poor posture places unnecessary stress on the spine and joints, leading to back pain and restricted movement. Those who sustain their mobility into old age are mindful of how they sit, stand, and walk. They avoid slouching, engage their core, and focus on proper alignment. Richard, for example, makes it a habit to check his posture while walking and even when sitting at home. His secret: he treats his body as if he's 40, not 74, because once you start behaving like an older person, your body follows. Next, staying mentally sharp and quick-witted. A keen mind isn't just a matter of good fortune, it's the result of intentional habits. While many seniors experience declines in memory, focus, and mental clarity, a small percentage continue to think quickly, recall information effortlessly, and participate in complex discussions with ease. What's their secret? They actively exercise their brains, just as they would a muscle. Cognitive decline isn't unavoidable, it often stems from years of mental inactivity, where the brain isn't consistently challenged in meaningful ways. The top 5% understand this and make sure to keep their minds engaged by learning new things, solving problems, and staying mentally active. Take 76-year-old Edward, for example. Unlike many of his peers who struggle to remember names or follow conversations, Edward regularly reads challenging books, learns new skills, and plays chess every day. His memory remains strong, his mind stays sharp, and his ability to process information is just as quick as when he was younger. This isn't a stroke of luck, it's the result of continuous mental exercise. Studies indicate that activities demanding intense focus, such as reading, playing a musical instrument, or engaging in stimulating discussions, can greatly slow cognitive decline. The key is to challenge the brain beyond everyday thought patterns. Passive activities like watching TV or repeating the same daily routines don't foster real growth. Only tasks that involve concentration, problem-solving, and adaptability contribute to mental sharpness. Another crucial element is social interaction. The brain thrives in dynamic conversations where ideas are exchanged, humor is shared, and perspectives are challenged. Seniors who maintain strong social ties tend to have better cognitive function compared to those who isolate themselves. Edward, for example, makes an effort to engage in deep discussions with younger individuals, keeping his mind active and adaptable. He also enjoys puzzles and memory games, not out of necessity, but because he recognizes that mental agility must be actively maintained. Sleep is another underestimated factor. Deep, restorative rest is essential for memory retention and overall cognitive function. However, many seniors struggle with disrupted sleep patterns. Those who remain sharp into old age prioritize high-quality sleep, allowing their brains the necessary time to repair and consolidate new information. When you combine lifelong learning, deep thinking, social engagement, and quality sleep, you cultivate a mind that refuses to slow down. That's the defining difference between those who stay mentally sharp and those who gradually experience cognitive decline. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, leave a comment with the number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do so and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos. Your support helps us continue producing informative and inspiring content. Now, let's move on. Number 3. Preserving strong, pain-free joints without medication. For most people, aging and joint pain go hand in hand. Aching knees, stiff hips, and limited mobility become common issues. But for the exceptional 5% who seem to defy this trend, the story is completely different. These individuals maintain flexible, resilient joints well into their later years without relying on painkillers or surgery. The key? They don't wait for pain to appear before taking action. They start protecting their joints long before stiffness and discomfort become problematic. While many believe joint deterioration is an unavoidable part of aging, research suggests otherwise. Regular movement, proper nutrition, and the right habits can make all the difference. Take Robert, a 74-year-old who still moves with ease, bends effortlessly, and wakes up without stiffness. Unlike many of his peers, he never dismissed minor aches as a normal part of aging. Instead, he made small yet impactful changes over time. First, he prioritized low-impact movement. Understanding that prolonged sitting is the enemy of joint health, he ensured he stayed active by swimming, walking, and practicing gentle stretches daily. While high-impact exercises like running and jumping can accelerate wear and tear, activities that promote circulation and flexibility help keep joints lubricated and strong. Another critical factor is nutrition. Joint health isn't just about staying active, it's also about reducing inflammation. Robert's diet includes plenty of omega-3 fatty acids from fish, nuts, and seeds, which help combat stiffness and swelling. He also avoids excessive sugar and processed foods, which contribute to inflammation and accelerate cartilage breakdown. Many seniors unknowingly consume foods that worsen their joint pain, whereas those in the top 5% consciously choose anti-inflammatory options that support long-term mobility. Hydration also plays a larger role than most realize. The cartilage cushioning the bones contains a high percentage of water. Without adequate hydration, joints lose their ability to absorb shock, leading to stiffness and discomfort. The healthiest seniors make it a priority to drink enough water throughout the day, ensuring their joints remain hydrated and function smoothly. Finally, posture and alignment are more important than many assume. Sitting or standing incorrectly for years can cause misalignment, placing unnecessary strain on the joints. Those in the top 5% pay attention to their posture and incorporate gentle mobility exercises to maintain proper spinal and joint alignment. It's not about expensive treatments or miracle cures, it's about consistent, intentional habits that keep joints functioning freely for years to come. The people who stay mobile and pain-free after 70 aren't simply lucky, they've built their mobility through lifelong habits. They take a proactive approach. They recognize that the way they move, the foods they consume, and their everyday decisions shape how they will feel in the years ahead. Number 4. Maintaining fast reflexes and sharp coordination. As people age, reaction times tend to slow. Dropping objects, struggling with balance, and moving more cautiously become common after 70. However, a rare 5% of seniors continue to move swiftly, react instantly, and maintain remarkable hand-eye coordination. This isn't a matter of luck, it's the result of purposeful habits that keep their nervous system functioning at its best. They understand that quick reflexes aren't just useful for avoiding small accidents, they play a crucial role in preventing serious falls, staying self-sufficient, and maintaining overall vitality. Consider George, a 76-year-old who moves as if he was still 50. If something slips from his hand, he catches it effortlessly. When stepping off a curb, he adjusts his footing smoothly without hesitation. His movements are swift, controlled, and precise. The reason? He never allowed his reflexes to decline in the first place. Unlike most people who stop challenging their coordination with age, George has consistently engaged his nervous system with small but effective activities. One of his daily habits involves practicing rapid eye-tracking exercises, following moving objects with his gaze to keep his visual and motor coordination sharp. He also participates in activities that demand quick reactions, like bouncing a ball against a wall and catching it or rhythmically tapping his feet to maintain lower body agility. Physical exercise plays a vital role in keeping reflexes sharp. George understands that strength alone isn't enough, coordination and speed require training as well. That's why his routine includes balance drills, quick stepping exercises, and light agility workouts. He also focuses on core strength, which helps stabilize the body and enables faster, more controlled movements. Seniors who overlook balance training are at a significantly higher risk of falling, whereas those in the top 5% actively work to keep their bodies responsive and stable. Nutrition and hydration also impact reflexes more than many realize. George avoids excessive alcohol and processed foods, both of which can slow down the nervous system. Instead, he consumes brain-supporting nutrients like omega-3s, B vitamins, and antioxidants, all of which help preserve cognitive and neuromuscular function. Staying hydrated is another crucial factor. Dehydration can lead to sluggish responses, whereas proper hydration keeps nerve signals firing efficiently. Quality sleep is equally important. Sleep isn't just about resting, it's the time when the brain processes motor functions and refines reaction patterns. Poor sleep leads to slower reflexes, increased clumsiness, and reduced coordination. That's why seniors in the top 5% prioritize their sleep, sticking to a consistent schedule, reducing blue light exposure before bed, and ensuring they get deep, restorative rest. Ultimately, those who retain fast reflexes and strong coordination don't allow their bodies to slow down without resistance. They actively train both their minds and muscles to stay engaged, which enables them to move through life with confidence, ease, and agility long after others have lost these abilities. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, leave a comment with the number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to do so and turn on notifications so you don't miss any upcoming content. Your support allows us to keep creating informative and inspiring videos. Now, let's move forward. Number 5. Maintaining a strong, pain-free back. For most people, back pain becomes an inevitable part of aging. It often starts as a minor ache but gradually worsens into persistent stiffness, discomfort, and even limited mobility. However, a rare 5% of seniors continue to move freely, completely free from chronic back pain. They stand upright, walk without struggle, and never let their spine determine what they can or cannot do. What's their secret? It's not simply luck or genetics, it's a series of intentional habits that protect the spine, maintain flexibility, and preserve core strength well into their 70s and beyond. Take Richard, for instance. At 74, he stands tall with no sign of slouching. He gets up from chairs effortlessly and bends down without hesitation. Unlike many of his peers, who feel discomfort with every movement, he moves with ease. His strategy is simple but effective. He actively prioritizes spinal health. One of Richard's key habits is regular stretching. However, he doesn't stretch randomly. He focuses on flexibility exercises that specifically prevent tightness in his lower back, hips, and hamstrings. Tight hamstrings can pull on the lower back, leading to discomfort, while restricted hip mobility forces unnatural movement patterns that put strain on the spine. By consistently performing simple stretches, such as hip openers and gentle back extensions, Richard ensures that his back muscles stay loose and pain-free. Strength training is another major reason Richard has managed to avoid the common issue of age-related back pain. Weak core muscles are one of the primary contributors to spinal issues in older adults. That's why he includes exercises that target his deep abdominal muscles, lower back, and glutes, the essential support system for the spine. Movements like planks, bridges, and controlled standing exercises help reinforce his spinal stability, reducing the risk of poor posture and the pain that comes with it. Another crucial habit is his commitment to movement over prolonged sitting. Many seniors spend hours hunched over in chairs, which compresses and weakens the spinal discs. Richard, on the other hand, avoids long periods of inactivity by frequently standing up and taking short walks throughout the day. He also practices good posture, keeping his shoulders back and his core subtly engaged whenever he sits. His diet plays just as important a role as his exercise routine. Richard eats foods rich in collagen, calcium, and magnesium, nutrients that strengthen bones and keep connective tissues flexible. He also stays well hydrated, ensuring that his spinal discs remain lubricated, which helps prevent stiffness and degeneration. Most importantly, Richard listens to his body. If he notices tension building in his back, he doesn't ignore it, he addresses it immediately with gentle movement, heat therapy, or proper rest. Unlike many seniors who wait until discomfort turns into chronic pain, he takes action early to prevent long-term issues. The truth is, maintaining a strong, pain-free back beyond the age of 70 isn't impossible, it just requires consistent care. The top 5% of seniors who achieve this don't accept back pain as an unavoidable part of aging. Instead, they take control of their health, ensuring their spine has the strength and flexibility it needs to support them for years to come. Thank you for spending time with us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share something you've learned and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your feedback is valuable, and we appreciate your thoughts. Reading your comments inspires and motivates us. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating informative and inspiring content. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.